research. Literally no research to support that losing weight increases your health. The reduction of adipose tissue specifically increases your risk for type 2 diabetes, heart disease, and things like osteoporosis. People that care about their health don't put their health at risk by engaging in dieting activities. So unless you have a diagnosed medical condition where losing weight is literally the only way that you will get better, losing weight is not healthy. It doesn't benefit your physical health in any way, shape, or form. And when most people say that they're losing weight for health, what they really are talking about is their overall general well-being. And research doesn't support that. Research supports that no matter the body size, if that body is engaging in regular exercise and eating balanced, nutritious meals, they will live longer, happier, healthier lives. Health has absolutely nothing to do with the amount of fat on your body. And people that actually care about their health would stay up to date on that kind of research.
Are you stupid or something?
You must have got manure for your brains.
You've shit for brains.
And we are back. Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you're all having an amazing day. And I hope you guys all had an amazing New Year celebration where you went out and hit the town or just stayed home and relaxed. Whatever you did, I hope you really, really enjoyed it. And I hope you guys have prepared yourselves for yet another year of complete and utter insanity, stupidity, dumbassery, douchebaggery, tomfoolery, whatever you want to call it. We're bringing it, and it starts now in today's episode of Epic Woke TikTok Fails.
TikTok is degenerate trash. Correct?
Everything woke turns to shit, okay?
Ain't that the truth? All right, so we're going to start by taking a look at some pictures and TikToks just to catch you guys up on where we're at right now. We've got the alien invasion group, people that got the fish tanks on their heads and the air packs on. Very innovative, I'll say that. And then we've got the people that swim with their face diapers on. These are the same people that ride alone in their car, their face diapers on.
I've seen everything. Like, really? Really?
And then we have this.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
Not quite done yet. I don't know. I'm speechless.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
And we've seen plenty of this. People keeping their masks on to kiss each other.
A lot of proposals happening. And she said yes. She said yes. Yo, we need to follow up with some of these couples 9 months from now. You know what I'm saying? That's a show I am so down to host too. You better hit me up for that one, Ryan. But truly hosting this one has brought me so much joy. This feels like pure magic. Back over to you, Ryan.
And how much of this stuff have we seen? The earrings, jewelry that say you get the shot, they get the mask, little ornaments, and the where we're at. And then there's this guy. Genius, or I don't know. I'm not sure what to make of this one.
It's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh my God. Oh boy, so that's where we're at. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming back. I don't know what the point of this t-shirt on that this woman has. You have the right to, sure, whatever. So now it's time to check out the wacky world of woke TikTok. Before we get into it, I just got to give a huge shout out to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is being brought to you by a very good friend of mine, Shelby Pierce. Shelby, thank you so much for all the love and support. Shelby's a personal friend of mine, a very close friend. We've been friends for years, and Shelby has always been supportive, and it's just great to have someone like that in your corner. I think that's the most important thing in life, guys, is surrounding yourself with the right people. It's real easy to get around the wrong people, and but surrounding yourself with the right people, you know, that are going to support you and regardless of what you're doing, and call you out if you're doing the wrong thing, of course. So Shelby, without getting into some kind of motivational speech here, Shelby, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, and thank you so much for being a great friend. If you would like to sponsor the next video to help support the channel, who knows where the YouTube's overlords are going to take us this year, if we're even going to be around in a month or so. But like I said, we're going to keep pushing ahead. You guys are keeping the ship afloat as the overlords are trying to sink us. If you'd like to support, sponsor the next video and help support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description box below. And I will say your full name as a sponsor of that video, unless stated otherwise by you. Whatever you want to do, shout out a YouTube channel, e-commerce store, Etsy store, shout someone else out. That's how we're going to do it. Hope you guys are ready. Let's get into it. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the channel, if this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button. Become a member of the greatest community on the YouTubes. That's you guys. This person, people like this person on the screen right here, they're disgusting. It's disgusting. Judge for yourself. Roll the film, please.
So yesterday, I found out that my grandfather, who lives in Florida, has COVID-19, and he is not vaccinated. And you would think, from coming from a family of medical doctors, that he would take the vaccine.
This is a house of learned doctors.
But no. But you would also think, from someone who lost their son during the HIV and AIDS epidemic, that he would take a pandemic seriously. But no. So, if he dies, I would be upset. But right now, I do not have any sympathy. Because if he dies, he's just going to be another number.
If he dies, he dies.
So, if he dies, I would be upset. But right now, I do not have any sympathy.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
People like this make me sick. All right, let's keep it moving. So this next person is even more disgusting than that first person. So babies apparently can be phobics, but roll it.
I've talked about the transphobic baby at work before. I went in a room with him today, and I had my wig on, which I took off now because it's like 9 o'clock at night. He didn't cry. And he was like babbling at me. And I had to look at him and like, do you like me now because we've had a moment, or do you like me now because I have long hair and look more feminine, because then you're more transphobic? And then he started to cry, so that was my answer.
Look, here's the deal.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Listen, we have heard some of the dumbest things that's ever come out of anyone's mouths on this channel watching these videos for quite a while now. I think this one takes the cake. I think this takes the cake. I can't think of anything I've ever heard in my entire life that beats this. That this person thinks her baby's transphobe. It's a baby. They don't. Listen, I have to hope this person is joking. I have to. That's the only way I can keep it moving, please. All right, next up, we got our first teacher feature of the year. Our first teacher feature of 2022, and we've got a few more on this video. This is get your children out of public schools immediately. I know. Easier said than done, but this, and I know this isn't happening in every single school in the United States, but listen, it's becoming far too popular of a trend that we're seeing here. So, all right. So this is, by the way, this is a preschool teacher from Minnesota. Preschool teacher from Minnesota. Forgive me. I'll read the comment. Forgive me ignorance. All right, I think it says, forgive my ignorance, but can you explain this a little more, like why it's important? I don't know what they're talking about. Roll the film, please.
Main reason for me about why having queer representation and queer educators and queer education in the classroom from a young age is so that these kids will grow up to either be wonderful and accepting allies who have had this normalized in their lives from a young age. If you normalize queerness from a young age, they're more likely to be more accepting and understanding. And if they do not grow up to be good allies, I hope that those kids who later on realize that they are queer will love themselves and are able to express themselves and be proud of who they are. That these kids are able to see people like them in their lives and say, hey, that person's just like me, and it's okay to be me. That is the main reason for me about why this is so important.
You're sick. I really mean that. You're sick.
Yes. Sick's putting it lightly. What else do we think of this person?
You're disgusting.
Listen, this is what some might call grooming. I mean, talking to preschoolers about this stuff is, I gotta watch what I say here. Now, one thing I did notice about this, that the majority of these people look like really frail, unhealthy looking, pale. This one, she's like shaking when she talks. It looks like a stiff wind would blow her into next week. And I mean, I'd say the inside's probably, the mental. I heard somebody talking, Anthony Brian Logan. I heard ABL talking last night on his live stream about how these people, they're, where they are mentally is like they're stunted. They're like stuck in, their mentality stuck from like back when they're little kids. And it's so true listening to the way these people talk that they, there's something going on upstairs. Anyway, well, let's keep it moving. All right, what do we have? Whoa. All right, it says, I get asked all the time, Gracie, is it okay to be cis? There's that word again they keep using. Gracie, is it okay to be cis? And honestly, no. Oh. Okay. Roll the film, please.
I get asked all the time, Gracie, is it okay to be cis? And honestly, no. Cis people are a disease. Get well soon.
Mother, it's a man, baby.
Well, I thought she was a man. She is rather mannish. But if that is a woman, it does look like she was beaten with an ugly stick.
These people are unbelievable. So, Gracie here with the stash says that cis people are the diseased ones. Sure. Keep it moving. All right. One thing we have learned here at this channel is that the people with the hair that probably aren't the best to take advice from. But let's see. Maybe this changes right now. Roll it.
So what is gender fun? Gender is a spectrum. If you don't agree with that, you're not in the right place, man. But we're going to go on the assumption that gender is a spectrum. On this spectrum, sometimes people identify as gender fluid, meaning they bounce between male and female or landing somewhere in between. Gender flan means that I live on the gender fluid spectrum, but I never identify as female. I usually land somewhere as non-binary or all the way male, which is why my pronouns are he or they. I don't prefer either one exclusively because neither one of those exclusively fit me on a day-to-day basis. So yeah, if you have any more questions, let me know.
Isn't that what makes a man?
Sure, that and a pair of testicles.
I can honestly say I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what. I'm not sure, but once again, just an observation. I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but they just don't look super healthy to me. I'm not a picture of health by all means. I need to lose about 15, 20 pounds and change my diet and all that, start exercising more. But these people, I don't know if there's much life advice I would take from them. Moving right along. Teacher feature number 2 of the new year. And if the first one didn't convince you that the public school system's absolutely destroyed, maybe this one will. Roll the film, please.
So I found out that I'm not allowed to tell students that I'm gay because it could be seen as supporting a single political party and it could be seen as a political issue. So if anybody asks, I just really like rainbows. I just really like rainbows. I really like rainbows. No politics in Miss Leia's classroom. She just really likes rainbows. Rainbow duct tape? That's just because I really like rainbows. Rainbows aren't political. Not at all. Rainbows are just colorful and fun. It's not a political thing at all. It's just that I really like rainbows. What? This? This isn't political. This is just that I really like rainbows.
Well, it's really messed up. Super gay.
Oh my God, I feel so bad for kids these days. They're just having this stuff jammed down their throats. Ugh. Can't even imagine this happening back when I was in school. My dad would have been kicking in school doors to talk to some teachers. Moving right along. All right, now, as what's been happening for a while, they're just making stuff up. Making stuff up out of the thin blue. Just, this is a thing now. Roll the film, please.
My specific gender identity is Maverick, which was coined by a black person, but it can be used by any person of any race, ethnicity, or other. Maverick is a gender defined by autonomy and inner conviction regarding a sense of self, which is a separate feeling of gender. It's separate from any masculine, feminine, or any combination of these, but it's not to be without or neutral of gender. Mavericks can actually be multi-gender, despite it being a specific gender identity. For example, a gender-fluid person may switch between male, female, agender, and maverick. There is no specific way to pass as maverick. It's a very small community, and it's not very well known, but we are still valid. This was a gender coined on Tumblr by someone called Vespa H, and it was on their blog Queer as Cat, so I recommend having a look at that and having a look at all the information around it.
Wow! The land of make-believe!
All right, we got another teacher feature here. Third one, the arrogance of these people is mind-numbing. It says, who told my kid their gender identity is valid, even if it's different from what they were assigned at birth? Now, I'm going to mute this because there's a hip-hop song playing. All right, so it says, I did. What you gonna do about it? Look at nothing. Really.
You think you're tough. You think you're tough, huh?
Like I said, the arrogance is mind-numbing. So this teacher feature thinks that they can tell your children, our children, whatever they want. What are we gonna do about it? Nothing. It says, what you gonna do about it? Nothing. Really? We're gonna do nothing?
Right! I live for this shit!
One thing these people don't realize is when it comes to other people's children, listen, you're waking a sleeping giant that you're not going to be able to put back to sleep afterwards. So I don't know what these people think is going to be the final outcome of this, but it's starting to unravel. Anyway, let's keep it moving. Next teacher feature. This is becoming a little too common. All right. This is like a 2+ minute clip. I'm only going to play about the first 40 seconds of it. Listen to what this teacher says about what she's saying to her students. Clearly, she knows it's confusing them. It's probably bothering them in some way. And she says it all with a big smile on her face. Roll the film, please.
More wholesome stories about discussing my gender with my students. So I have one student who, ever since I explained to my students that I was non-binary, it's been living in his head a little bit. I think that he is still confused and fascinated by it. it doesn't upset him, but it's something that like clearly he's like processing, because he'll ask me questions fairly often about it. So we are doing arts and crafts again. I guess arts and crafts is a good time to have conversations. Things are quiet, kids are focused. I'm walking around checking on how they're doing. They say, "Do you think that I'm a boy or a girl?" "No." "Oh, what do you think I am?" "I think you're a boy and a girl." And that gave me a certain amount of euphoria. Like, even though I don't identify as either a girl or a boy, I think...
You think this is funny?
No, I think it's disgusting.
What in God's name is this teacher telling the students? I'm not a boy or a girl. What?
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
How did we get to a point where the schools are being flooded with people like this that are in charge of educating our children? How? Don't think it was by accident. Moving right along, please. Now, this is one of the new talking points of the left, is about the American flags and how they're so scary. These people, why don't they just move to another country then, if that's the case? Roll the film, please.
At this point in my life, a pickup truck with an American flag attached to the back, speeding down a street, gives me pause, and I look for safety.
That is the stupidest thing I ever heard of. Jesus.
Hey, where are the white women at?
These people are lunatics. They're, well, I'm just moving right along. All right. I think these people, people like this, these white liberal women, posed the biggest threat to democracy. Roll the film, please.
Hello, fellow white women. It's that time again. Yep, it's racism still exists o'clock. I know, it's super weird because you held those signs and we went to those protests, and it's almost as if the systematic form of oppression that's existed since before this country was founded was going to take more than a year to dismantle. And I'm really interested in dismantling that system. And if you are too, I want you to come with me. I'm going to start with a series on some of the characteristics of white supremacy, and I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to fuck up. And I'm going to do that work, and I'm willing to be embarrassed, and I'm willing to be called out, because I want this system to stop more than I want to feel comfortable. Because people who don't look like me don't get that choice to feel comfortable. So if you're willing to do that, come with me, like, follow.
You were literally too stupid to insult.
That's racism, man. I love to racism, bro.
Listen, these people like this bug-eyed narcissist, these people are the real racists. She literally thinks that black people in America don't have the same opportunities as her. She said it. She said people that don't look like me don't have the same They're the racists. They're the racists. Just the facts. Moving right along. All right, just more of the hair dye. Why are they always... It says, gender is what's in your pants. I can't read that. What is this? All right, gender is what's in your pants. Okay, roll the film, please.
You people are a circus.
Now, is that supposed to make some kind of point? That she was torturing a parrot that couldn't breathe down there in her trousers? I don't know. Poor thing. It's animal abuse. Oof. Ugh. Oof. Moving right along. All right, listen, we're going to end it on this one if you made it this far. I know it's kind of a longer video, but it's the new year. I haven't made a video in a few days, so it is what it is. So if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone, so thank you so much for trudging ahead with me. And I just want to say, once again, of course, thank you so much to the sponsor of today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by Shelby Pierce, a very good, dear friend of mine. Thank you, Shelby. Greatly appreciate all the support, your friendship. And I just want to say, you guys, last year was kind of crazy. The tides kind of turned with this channel and this community, you know, the beginning of the summer, and we were growing pretty steadily. We were getting suppressed by the YouTube's overlords, but we're overcoming. We're keeping it moving. So I just want to say thank you so much to all of you for such an amazing, crazy, wild year last year. I couldn't do this without you guys. So thank you all so much. I've got some great plans for the channel, for the community. I really want to focus on making, you guys deserve the best quality videos. You guys come here, you spend your time watching these videos, being in this community. I think you guys deserve nothing but the best quality. And I know my skills aren't up to par with some other creators, and so I don't know how to edit. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just shooting from the hip here, and I'm doing the best I can. But I'm just so blessed to have you guys on this journey with me. We're going to have a crazy year ahead of us, but we're in it together, guys, and we're going to keep laughing at all this stuff. We're just going to keep mocking them into oblivion. That's all we can do. It says, I was assigned male at birth. Roll the film, please.
I was assigned male at birth.
I was assigned female at birth.
My pronouns are he, him.
My pronouns are he, him.
It's not okay to ask me what's in my pants.
It's not okay to ask me what's in my pants.
It is okay for me to not wear a shirt.
It's okay for me to not wear a shirt.
I'm human.
I'm human.
We are both men.
I think you're all fucked in the head.
Yeah, we're just going to leave it there. Anyway, it's going to be a wild year, guys. And I want to apologize. There was some technical glitches here. I'm going to try to go back and edit. But like I said, I when it comes to editing and things like that, I'm a complete moron with technology. So I apologize for the glitches. That's another big thing I'm going to do this year, is get some new equipment and hopefully, like I said, top quality videos, and where we won't have the technical glitches. But anyway, I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are all amazing. I'll say it once again, I couldn't do this without you guys. So thank you so much. And if you don't mind, smash that thumbs up button. Like that comment section up. Share this video. I know I don't even have to tell you guys, do it anyway, and I greatly appreciate it. It supposedly helps with the algorithms, but I don't know, when they're actively suppressing a channel or videos, I don't know if that helps. Well, I appreciate you guys doing it anyway. So thank you all so much. Listen, we're going to be in for a wild year, but stay focused and stay positive. Don't sweat the small stuff, because in the end, it's all small stuff. We're going to get through it together. I got your back. I know you guys got mine. So just take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace.